why do you love London?
It's funny, the rain's falling down. I don't know, it's London is
Apart from the weather, of course.
apart from this wonderful weather, London offers it's quite utopian really in how in the blend of cultures you have here. I understand that there are more ethnicities represented per capita in London than there are anywhere else in the world. So yeah, that's probably one of the main things. You can always find there's always something new to explore, discover, and it's convenient. It's still comparatively small. I lived in other metropolises like Bangkok, Thailand, and Beijing, China. But Beijing's the size of Belgium, and that's just the city. So everything's comparatively convenient to kind of get to, I'd say.
So is there anything you would change about London?
The only thing I'd change about London, the 24-hour tube makes total sense. Obviously there's invested interest there. The unions don't want to let it happen. People are going to lose their jobs, but in terms of I guess it makes sense for London's overall population in the long term. It's sad that people have to lose their jobs, obviously.
What's your view on Brexit?
I think Christoph Waltz, everyone said something quite pithy about it, all these memes and stuff, everyone's got something pithy to say about it, but when Christoph Waltz described it as just abysmal stupidity, I thought that kind of encapsulates exactly how I feel about it, just narrow-sighted, abysmal, regressive stupidity. And in my work, we're already seeing the impact, almost immediately. Clients calling up and saying, are we interested in this transaction anymore? Not really, because the UK, the currency markets, stuff like that, and the way people are buying into gold. So we see a lot of that at work. What's so disappointing is that because it was obviously a political, kind of a political ploy of Boris Johnson, etc., stuff like that, that it all happens and people just, Farage is like, oh, my work is done. It kind of did this. It's kind of this mic drop moment when he went, and that begins now, and then he goes like, and then he walked off the podium. I was like, the gall these people have, the arrogance.
It's like the baby broke the toy, and now let the parents fix it.
Exactly, yeah.
So I'm obviously an immigrant, and I've been quite, I've been checking Twitter and all, and there's been quite some racial and some even nationalistic stuff going on that wasn't really nice. Although I don't think that's the main mentality of the British people.
Yeah.
And is there a message for the immigrants or anything you would like to say about the Brexit or about the Brexit and about the stuff that's been going on?
Probably nothing as powerful as a message, but certainly, I don't think the isolated events reflect the sentiment from the majority of British people in what is a modern, sophisticated Western democracy. And as I was saying originally, London is a wonderfully pluralistic city, and almost utopian in the way it combines so many cultures, so many ethnicities, so many religions. Everyone gets on. And goes about their business. So yeah, I just say that does not reflect certainly my views and the views of my peers or the people I know, and I know a substantial amount of people I come into contact with in London, and I don't think it reflects the views of any of them. So disregard.